If you're considering moving to Saskatoon in 2023, here are the 5 things that you absolutely need to know before you make your decision to move here. Now, make sure you stick around to point number 4 because it's literally gonna blow your mind. I was so shocked when I found out this statistic, and you're not gonna wanna miss point number 4. My name's Scott Ziegler. I'm a local realtor here in Saskatoon, and I love my city, and I wanna give you an honest perspective on the top 5 things that you should know before considering moving here. If you wanna connect with me, in the bio, all my social media channels are there. Connect with me off of YouTube, send me a message on Instagram, and there's also a link to my calendar if you want to book right in with me if you have any questions or concerns about moving to Saskatoon. And finally, drop me a comment in the chat. Let me know where you're watching from, and let's get into the 5 points. Number 1 is the weather. You're going to enjoy 4 full seasons here in Saskatoon. We have spring, summer, fall, and winter. Springtime is amazing here. Everything's lush and green. It's a rebirth after we come out of the winter season. Summer in Saskatoon is festival season. I tell you, there's nothing like a prairie summer with the lakes, the rivers, and the festivals and the beautiful weather. Then we have fall, where you're going to get 6 to 8 weeks of the most magnificent colors you've ever seen. You see those magazine covers with the topography of the trees, every color of the rainbow? That's what you're going to get in fall here in Saskatoon. And then finally, winter. Yes, it's cold and it's snowy, but Saskatoon's the sunniest place in Canada. Big, beautiful skies. It's beautiful, it's magical, and I don't know a single person that's moved to Saskatoon and died yet because of the winter. So you're going to love all 4 seasons when moving to Saskatoon. Now here's something in point number 2 that probably is going to surprise you. It's so easy to get around in Saskatoon. The average commute time is 17 minutes. Yes, that's right. To go from one corner of the city to the other takes you about an average of 17 minutes. So I know people are coming from larger centers and spend half their day in traffic, but Saskatoon is very easy to move around. Number 3 is our amazing economy. You see, Saskatchewan produces and grows what the world eats and needs. We have an amazing agricultural section. We have mining, critical minerals for solar panels and EV batteries, potash, which is fertilizer for the world. We have uranium, which is the future power source of the world. And then we have lots of natural resources. So Saskatchewan and in Saskatoon, the economy is amazing. And a recent news article said that in 2023, 2024, and beyond, that Saskatoon and the province of Saskatchewan was going to become an economic engine, and we were going to be a pocket of resistance to the economic downturn. Okay, number 4, get ready to have your mind blown. Saskatchewan, and Saskatoon specifically, has some of the most affordable housing in all of Canada. There's a stat right now that in Toronto and the GTA and Vancouver and the Lower Mainland, you can buy 5 or 6 houses in Saskatoon compared to 1 house in those big cities. In Alberta, you could buy 2 houses in Saskatoon for what you could buy a house in Alberta, and the same goes for the far east. So the affordableness and the affordability of our housing here in Saskatoon is absolutely mind-blowing, and I know so many people that have moved here for that very reason. They wanted to get that yoke of debt off of their neck. They wanted to get affordable housing, and as I just said, we have a great economy and we have lots going for us, and so people are moving here especially for the affordable housing. And finally, point number 5 is that Saskatoon has amazing employment opportunities. Did you know that the average salary in Saskatoon is just under $80,000 a year? And if you're looking for a job, I don't care what type of job you're looking for, what sector it's in, you're going to find a job here in Saskatoon. You're going to find a good job. You're going to be able to get affordable housing. You're going to have a great economic engine here in the province. It's going to be easy to get around, and you're going to have beautiful weather. So what are you waiting for? Remember, leave me a comment where you're watching from. Connect with me outside of YouTube. Follow my social media accounts. And if there's any questions, any concerns from this video, or if there's anything in this world that I can do to serve you, please just reach out to me, because as always, I'm just happy to help.